Today, I invite you to celebrate 20 years of podcasting with me, 2 decades of exploring what it meant to reconnect with your true self. I only recently realized that it has been 20 years indeed. When I started back in 2005, the word podcast was hardly known. I had to explain to my clients and my newsletter subscribers what was the podcast and what you would do with it. My purpose then, as it is now, was simple: to demystify the enigmatic without fluff, just grounded conversations, and to help you come home to who you truly are. So here's my story. Growing up in Kuwait, one of the people who shaped me most was my uncle Talat. He lived in Japan and was an avid reader. During one visit, he almost missed his flight because he refused to leave before finishing a book he was reading. When he finally put it down, I picked it up. I thought to myself, this must be good. And that book was probably my first adult read. It was How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. That was a soft spot for me, being shy. And that book changed how I see communication. Realized most people worry about what to say. But the best way to connect is simply to be curious and to ask others about themselves, their life journey, and what it is that they're passionate about. So that resonated with me and it felt natural. Diverting the focus on the other rather than your own hang-ups worked. And that's how my conversation started, to be honest. Gradually, the shyness subsided. People are always ready to talk about themselves and what matters to them. Years later, when I began podcasting, that became the foundation of my interviews. I was genuinely curious about the stories that shaped other people's lives, and that curiosity became the heartbeat of all my work, my interviews, and of Unbox, the podcast today. Because it is about conversations that stay with you.